All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of 90 Days Challenge. We are super fired up this morning, and I'll be bringing to you somebody I consider a mentor, a coach. In fact, if 237 entrepreneurship space is vibrating, it's thanks to him. He started this journey so many years ago, and he has, when they say somebody has created history, Mr. Ewehmeh Gilbert is one of them in Cameroon that has impacted thousands, why not millions of lives across Cameroon and across Africa, even representing Cameroon at the international level. Most of the doors I've been able to enter is thanks to him that opened them for me, especially with the United Nations and the African Union. And I know he's still holding my hand and taking me to places. Ladies and gentlemen, dear leaders, dear partners, I want to make welcome my own personal mentor. I call him the boss of entrepreneurship in Cameroon. I call him the Archbishop of startups in Cameroon. He is the continental coordinator for Accelerate Africa, though I will not be able to bring up all his caps. He himself would say it. I'll just give a brief profile of him. Like I said, he is the continental coordinator of Accelerate Africa. He will be telling us what Accelerate Africa is all about. He is equally the founder of Yes Cameroon Youth Employment Service that has done a lot of work in Cameroon and out of Cameroon. He is the CEO of an innovative microfinance. They call it Startup Cap in Cameroon. He's a man of few words, but much action. Mr. Ewehmeh Gilbert, if you are right there, please, I make welcome you on this call, and I'm asking you to unmute, sir, and share with us your rich experience, starting with your introduction, because I don't have the capacity to introduce you. I just gave a brief profile of you. Over to you, sir.
Investor. I always call you investor.
You always call me investor.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. And good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. I'm so glad to be part of this show, this morning show. Sorry for the noise in the background. I'm just having breakfast to rush out for business. You know, without business, we cannot put food on our tables. So it's important that we take business first. I just say let me quiz this few minutes to share with you guys. Thanks for inviting me, Joshua. Thanks so much for inviting me, and thanks for the brief introduction. Like you know, I don't always like talking about myself, and you just summarized just what I wanted you to do. It is important. Thanks again for bringing me into Live Good. You know, affiliate marketing has never been my thing. But when you presented Live Good to me, I said no. I have to seize the opportunity, seize the advantage to be part of it. And I think I'm not regretting it. And thanks to be a good leader. I just heard someone praising you, showering you with praises. I think your leadership is amazing, and we just need more Cameroonians to enter the train and benefit from Live Good, such that they could put food on their table as well. You know, the economy is very hard right now. Business is very hard right now. myself, I'm able to right now at this moment to give food money in the house, thanks to Live Good, because other businesses are kind of stagnant right now. So I'm taking advantage of Live Good now to meet up with other expenses. So thanks for introducing me into this business. I have been an actor of entrepreneurship, business development, business creation, a trainer, a mentor for close to 20 years today. And I must say, business is very, very challenging, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence business. Because we are all into Live Good is all about artificial intelligence, and people whose minds are still blocked do not understand it. So it all takes your leadership, your education, for you to bring guys on board so that they can benefit from this opportunity. I have been into business, like I said, for close to 20 years. First starting as a business development consultant and doing a lot of training for startups. Young people want to translate their business ideas into sustainable businesses and create jobs for themselves and for others. I've been involved in resource mobilization, raising funds, investment opportunities for startups and SMEs in Cameroon and across Africa. And I think I used to say my calling was not to be a billionaire, but to produce or create billionaires in Africa. So I think that's my mandate. That's my mandate, and I'm just following that. So I think getting involved in Live Good, I'll be able as well to pull guys so that they could get more opportunities in Live Good, and then see how they could make ends meet for themselves. I don't like talking much about myself, like Joshua Investor. I always call you. I always like people to discover, and then, like you rightly said, I'm more of action person. So I would prefer if anybody in the house maybe asks a particular question, and then I'll be able to take, and then we'll proceed. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. I have the first question, if you permit me.
Yes, please.
You just told us that you are over 20 years on this space, which people give up so early. We wish to gather from your experience. We wish to learn from your experience. What are the secrets that kept you going, even in the face of challenges?
Yeah, when I started my ventures, I had three key things. Number one, very first one is a passion, or was a passion. Number two is a mission, and number three is a vision. When you combine these three things together, you will get going. Because a lot of young people, when they start up ventures, they don't have these three combined ingredients that can drive them, that can drive their business ventures. Because passion, if you are not passionate in what you are doing, if you are not making money, you abandon it. Because a lot of guys think that when you start up a venture, it's just about to make money. But if you put in your brain that I'm starting this venture to solve a problem, even if you're not making money, you stay there. At the end of the day, you nurture, you mature the business, and then start making money. Number two, the mission should be clear. Your mission should be clear. What mission? What kind of mission you want to design for your life and for others? And number three is the vision. Is where do you want to attain? Where do you want to reach? Where do you want to go the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years? You need to design that, and then you keep focus. Number two, most importantly, every business, every entrepreneurship venture has two phases. That's two key phases. Phase one is from 0 to 10 years. This is a period where you have to nurture, you have to mature your business. You will not make money. You will not make money for sure. But if you are resilient, then from the 10th to 20 years, that's where you start making real money. So every business, every big entrepreneurship venture has 2 life cycles. From 0 to 10 years and from 10 to 20 years. So 0 to 10 years is when you are nurturing, you are maturing the business. And from 10 to 20 years, this is where you start making the ring cap. So we have been in these things together. I've been in this thing together. I think I'm not making money yet. This is the right time for me to start making money.
Oh, God, you are making money. You are making money. Last week, you were in South Africa. This week, you are in Dubai, Abu Dhabi. You are making money. You are not flying. It's not like going to Douala for 5,000 francs. Guys, dear partners, this is a powerhouse when it comes to experience in entrepreneurship. Please ask your questions. My team, if you are getting value, please type in the chat box, I'm getting value, I'm getting value, I'm getting value. Like I said, this man you are seeing here is a powerhouse when it comes to experience in entrepreneurship, especially in the Cameroonian context. He has the know-how. He has everything you need to know about having the mindset of an entrepreneur, because Sir Gilbert, that is our topic for today, having the mindset of an entrepreneur. So I have many leaders in this team that they show up maybe the first month, and once they get some few rejections, their fire begins to slow down. So as an expert in this field, what concretely can you tell us to keep the fire burning even when we have rejections? And share your experience of rejections, please.
Yeah, Joshua, thank you. Like you know, and I said, entrepreneurship. I won't say entrepreneurship is not chocolate. Entrepreneurship is not chocolate, and entrepreneurship is one of the tedious and the most difficult job that someone could ever have. That is why you find a lot of young people, they run away from starting their own businesses. They want to become employees. Because at the end of the month, they will get salaries because they don't want to face all the difficulties that comes with entrepreneurship. But entrepreneurship, on the other hand, is the best thing that one could ever do. The best work that one could ever do. Gives you freedom, like you just said. I was last month in South Africa. This month I'm in United Arab Emirates. If I was working for someone, I would not have this opportunity to be moving around. So that's the first thing that entrepreneurship is giving me. Number 2, I have my financial independence. I'll not wait for someone to pay me at the end of the month because I manage my businesses and I can do what I want to do. Number 3, the people are very important. People around you. You need to meet up with their needs as a leader, as an entrepreneur, and so on. So those who are especially in the affiliate marketing, you know what Cameroonians have faced for these past few months, past years, because of some scamming schemes and so on that came up and so on. So maybe some of them might just be thinking that if good is this kind of scheme has come again. But you know me entry to something is because I've done my due diligence, and I know exactly what I'm entering into it. But it will not be productive today if we don't put in effort, if we don't do aggressive hustle, because the hustle needs to be very, very aggressive. If we are not hustling, nothing is going to happen. So entrepreneurship is all about resilience. If we are not stick to it, we are not focused to it, we don't have a vision. Like I heard someone was praising you that you are a diamond soon and so on, and you said we need 50 diamonds in Cameroon. But people need to work hard for them to reach that level. How do you want to reach that level when you are not working? Entrepreneurship is all about working. You will not fold your arms and then you want to reach that level. It's all about working, all about resilience, all about commitment, all about entry into the right networks. The right network, because you want to have the right network, then you'll be where you want to be tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Gilbert Ewehmeh. It's always a pleasure having you, hearing from you, because each time I hear from you, I get more inspiration. Dear leaders, if you see me today producing these little results, it's thanks to people like this. I left university 2009 and I had my first ever entrepreneurship seminar organized by Mr. Ewehmeh Gilbert with Yes Cameroon Youth Employment Service. And from that 2010, they say, follow who no road. I have been following him and learning from him, and the experience has just been enormous. So I'm giving the chance to other people. Let's not say I am monopolizing the questions. Monkey see, monkey do. Yes. I'm giving the chance to other people to ask him. Like I said, this is a powerhouse of experience when it comes to entrepreneurship. So we are privileged to have him in the house this morning. Raise your hand. Mr. Mungwa is already the first person connecting from Limbe, I think so. Please, when you raise your hand, just introduce yourself. Hey, Mr. Mungwa, I'm asking you to unmute, and you have the floor to ask your questions from Mr. Ewehmeh Gilbert. I know some of us know him personally in the Cameroonian space. The guy is doing wonders. So, Mr. Mungwa, over to you, sir.
Bless you. I'm connecting from Douala. I live and work in Douala. We simply met in Limbe because of the Live Good seminar. So
please, everyone should mute. Everyone should mute. Yeah. There's a lot of noise in the background. Go ahead, sir.
Right. I'm saying that actually I live and work in Douala. We just met in Live Good. The